Hello everyone, and welcome to Globe Trekker. You know, for most of human history, moving was just what we did. We followed the food, we followed the weather, we followed that one cousin who swore he knew a shortcut. But now, in the 21st century, we're moving for entirely new reasons. It's not just about escaping something, it's about running towards something. A better life, a different pace, or maybe just a place where your Wi-Fi doesn't buffer every 5 seconds. We're in the middle of a massive global reshuffle, a human migration driven by dreams, data, and the desire for something more. Take Maria, for instance. She left her high-stress corporate job in San Francisco, not because she had to, but because she wanted to. She traded her cubicle for a co-working space overlooking the ocean. Or Ahmed, who moved his family from a crowded metropolis to a quiet, safe town where his kids could play outside until the streetlights came on. These aren't just stories you see in movies. These are real people just like you, rewriting their own scripts. And today, we're going to look at the surprising places they're choosing as their new stage. So, forget what you think you know about the popular places to live. We're going off the beaten path to explore 7 countries that are quietly becoming the world's new hotspots for expats, digital nomads, and anyone looking for a fresh start. We'll look at everything from the cost of a good coffee to the ease of getting a visa, all to answer one big question: where in the world should you be? Stick around, because you might just find your future home. Alright, first up, let's talk about Portugal. For years, when you thought of Europe, you thought of Paris, London, Rome, places that are amazing to visit but will also inspect your wallet and laugh. But now, everyone's whispering about Portugal. Why? Well, for starters, it's like Europe's best-kept secret decided to throw a party, and everyone's invited. The cost of living here is, frankly, a bit ridiculous in the best way possible. You can have a fantastic 3-course meal with wine for the price of a sad, soggy sandwich in many other Western capitals. This isn't just about saving a few bucks, it's a fundamental shift in quality of life. It's the difference between constantly worrying about rent and actually being able to go out and enjoy the city you live in. We spoke to a family from Canada who moved to Porto. They told us their monthly mortgage in Toronto barely covered their entire family's expenses in Portugal, including private school for their 2 kids. That's not just a budget adjustment, that's a life upgrade. They've traded snow shoveling for strolls along the Douro River. It seems Portugal isn't just offering affordable living, it's offering a release from the financial anxiety that has become the background noise for so many of us. And the pastel de nata? That's just a delicious, creamy bonus. Next, we head to a country that many people think they know, but are only seeing the first page of a very long book: Mexico. For decades, it's been the go-to spot for a 1-week spring break, but now, it's becoming a long-term home. A big reason for this is the visa situation. Mexico has one of the most straightforward and accessible temporary residency visas out there. If you can prove a certain level of monthly income, which is often less than the rent for a studio apartment in New York or London, they basically say, "Bienvenido," welcome. Come on in, find a hammock, the guacamole is over there. This ease of entry has made it a magnet for people who are tired of bureaucratic nightmares. You don't need to be a tech millionaire or have a job offer from a massive corporation. You just need to be self-sufficient. This has opened the door for retirees, freelancers, and young people who want to experience a new culture without spending years and a small fortune on immigration lawyers. It's a policy that treats people like adults, trusting them to contribute to the local economy and community, which, surprise, surprise, is exactly what they end up doing. It's a simple, respectful approach, and it's working. Now for a country you might not have on your bingo card: Estonia. This small Baltic nation has done something revolutionary. While other countries are still trying to figure out what the cloud is, Estonia has basically uploaded itself. It's the world's first truly digital nation. They have this thing called e-residency, which is mind-blowing. You can become a digital resident of Estonia from anywhere in the world, allowing you to start and run a business in the EU without ever setting foot there. It's like having a European company in your back pocket. This forward-thinking approach has created a booming digital nomad scene, especially in its beautiful medieval capital, Tallinn. The infrastructure is incredible. We're talking about free, high-speed public Wi-Fi almost everywhere. In Estonia, not having Wi-Fi is considered a human rights violation, I think. This has attracted a global community of coders, designers, writers, and entrepreneurs who can work from anywhere. They've created a feedback loop. The tech infrastructure attracts the talent, and the talent builds even more tech. It's a glimpse into the future of what a country can be when it embraces technology not as a threat, but as its greatest asset. Let's pivot to Asia, to a country that's a whirlwind of energy, South Korea. People are flocking here not just for the K-pop or the incredible food, though let's be honest, that's a huge part of it. A massive draw is the country's remarkable safety. This is a place where people routinely leave their laptops and phones on a cafe table to save their spot while they order. Try doing that in most other major cities, and you'll come back to find your table, your chair, and possibly the floor tiles have been stolen. This deep-seated sense of public trust and security is a luxury you can't put a price on. But it's not just about feeling safe, it's about feeling alive. South Korea offers this incredible blend of hypermodernity and ancient tradition. In Seoul, you can spend your morning exploring a 600-year-old palace and your afternoon in a district that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. You can hike in a serene national park and then, an hour later, be at a concert with 50,000 screaming fans. It's this dynamic cultural experience, the rich history, the cutting-edge art scene, the world-class cuisine, that makes living here a constant adventure. It's a country that respects its past while sprinting headfirst into the future. From the hustle of Seoul, let's fly to the rolling green hills of Ireland. The Emerald Isle has always been known for its charm, its pubs, and its poets. But in recent years, it's become a powerhouse for education and career growth, especially in the tech and pharmaceutical sectors. Dublin has been nicknamed Silicon Docks because it's home to the European headquarters of basically every major tech company you've ever heard of. This has created a massive demand for skilled workers from all over the globe, turning the city into a melting pot of ambition and innovation. But it's not just about corporate jobs. Ireland's universities are world-class, attracting students and researchers who are pushing the boundaries of science, arts, and humanities. And the government actively encourages this influx of talent with programs designed to help graduates stay and build their careers. We met a young software engineer from India who came to study at Trinity College Dublin. She thought she'd stay for her 2-year master's program. 7 years later, she's leading a team at a major tech firm and has no plans to leave. She said she came for the education but stayed for the opportunity, and of course, the craic. Our next stop is a country that often flies under the radar, nestled between the giants of Brazil and Argentina, Uruguay. What makes Uruguay so special isn't flashy skylines or bustling megacities, but something much more valuable: its people and its progressive, stable society. Uruguay is consistently ranked as one of the most democratic, peaceful, and least corrupt countries in Latin America. There's a strong social fabric here, a sense of community and mutual respect that is palpable from the moment you arrive. This welcoming atmosphere is more than just a feeling, it's policy. Uruguay has a culture of being open to immigrants, and the local communities are known for being incredibly warm and inclusive. People we talked to who had moved there from the US and Europe all said the same thing. It was easy to make friends, not just with other expats, but with Uruguayans. They were invited to asados, the legendary Uruguayan barbecues, within weeks of arriving. This isn't a place where you feel like an outsider for long. It offers a calm, high-quality, and deeply human-centric way of life that is becoming increasingly rare and sought after. Finally, we journey to the edge of the world, to New Zealand. People move here for one simple, overwhelming reason: the sheer breathtaking beauty of the place. This is a country that looks like it was personally designed by Mother Nature on her best day. From the dramatic fjords of Milford Sound, to the geothermal wonders of Rotorua and the pristine beaches of the Abel Tasman National Park, New Zealand is one giant spectacular playground for anyone who loves the outdoors. It's where your screensaver comes to life. But it's not just for extreme sports junkies, it's for anyone who wants to integrate nature into their daily life. It's about finishing your workday and being on a hiking trail or a beach within 30 minutes. This focus on work-life balance is a core part of the Kiwi identity. They work to live, they don't live to work. For people escaping the 24/7 grind of other cultures, this is a revelation. It's a chance to breathe, to disconnect from the digital noise and reconnect with something real and tangible. Moving to New Zealand isn't just changing your address, it's changing your entire relationship with the world around you. So, there you have it. 7 incredible, and maybe surprising countries where people are building new lives. From the digital frontiers of Estonia to the warm embrace of Uruguay, the world is full of places offering a different answer to the question, how should we live? What connects all these stories isn't just a search for lower rent or better weather. It's a search for community, for safety, for balance, and for a life that feels more aligned with who we are and who we want to be. The traditional paths are fading, and people are drawing their own maps. The decision to move to another country is huge. It's monumental. It's filled with challenges and uncertainties. But as we've seen, it's also filled with incredible opportunities for growth, adventure, and happiness. The world is bigger and more accessible than ever before, and there are communities out there waiting to welcome you, to share their culture, and to become a part of your story. Maybe one of these countries sparked something in you, a little flicker of what if. Your next chapter could be waiting in a place you've never even considered. So our call to action for you is simple. Be curious, do the research, watch more videos, read the blogs, talk to people who've made the leap, explore the possibilities that these countries, and many others, have to offer. Who knows, your grand adventure might be just one brave decision away. Thanks for joining us on Globe Trekker. Now, go find your place in the world.